Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show we've got an in-depth episode for Six Flags Great America, located near Chicago in the USA. Now, the thing is, this in-depth episode is effectively like an updated review / tips and tricks, what I liked, what I didn't like, all thrown into one, plus a bit of information about the park. So let's get into it, and I will say I was actually extremely happy with my visit. I thought this is a really good 1/2 day park. It has a lovely selection of roller coasters, with probably Goliath being the best one, the Rocky Mountain Construction ground up ride. Really good fun, good drop, some couple of good inversions, excellent fun, got a review on my channel as well. Following that, they obviously have Max Force, a new roller coaster for 2019, and despite having quite a long queue and you were unable to use your Skip the Line pass with the Six Flags Diamond Pass, which is a bit of a pain, but still really fun, if not short ride. Then they probably have one of the most underrated coasters in the US in terms of Raging Bull. This ride is pretty damn fun, especially in the back row, which is where we did it. The rest of their lineup is, of a high quality, but nothing really stands out apart from those. Actually, something stands out the other side, and that is the Demon, which is shockingly bad, one of the worst roller coasters I've ever been on, and probably the worst ride of the entire trip, in fairness, so not great there. So the park itself was actually really clean, really tidy, it's actually really well presented. It's also surprisingly easy to get around it, which, considering this is a really large park, I was pretty surprised with. Very photogenic and nice and picturesque as well. Clearly a lot of time and effort is spent on this Six Flags park, and you can also tell that with the level of investment in it. They are continually getting new roller coasters every few years, whereas obviously some parks are very much neglected. So little individual stories for this park. My friend actually managed to lose his phone on one of the rides, and thankfully it was returned to him thanks to some kind guests and good customer service on their behalf. Also, we managed to actually pick up our souvenir bottles and stuff like that. And again, this is another example of excellent service where we were told it could be quite a long way, e.g. 45 minutes to like an hour, and it ended up being like more half an hour, where we were, kept informed and stuff like that, and the process to get it was really quick and straightforward. Couldn't be happier with that. Getting like the lanyards and the drinks bottle and stuff like that, excellent stuff. And also, final really good point which I remember is it actually passed the time where you should have been able to get food. However, they were happy to actually put it through our food and quite a few other people with the passes as well. I suppose it's probably better to give it to people than just put it in the bin. So overall, really nice there. As for what this park could do in the future, there is plenty of rumours that their wooden roller coaster American Eagle could be converted by Rocky Mountain Construction or RMC into effectively a hybrid ride, so it has a modern updated track and it can pull some insane elements, great airtime, inversions, usually a really steep drop and stuff like that. The only thing is, they already have one in Goliath. Now, the reason why this is rumoured is because it was the ride they were originally going to work on before having a change of mind, and it's a park which could probably actually do with a really high-end RMC in some ways. Not that Goliath's bad, it's a really good ride, but I think they could actually do better. Now, what would be really interesting to see is obviously if they actually were to redevelop American Eagle, whether or not it would be like Mobius Lupin, whether or not it would be steepened, made taller, what inversions or lack of inversions it had. Because if it had certain things which Goliath had, then I would recommend Goliath would probably be going. If, for example, though, it was a completely different route, maybe massively focused on things like airtime and wave turns and interaction between the two sides. If it is dual-in and stuff like that, I think it could be, but I have no evidence or rumours just to back that up or anything, just my own personal thought. Then it would be very interesting to see what happens with Goliath in that frame. Obviously, that would really clearly open the door for Goliath Spot to be renovated and that ride to be moved to a different park. Obviously, not sure on which park at the minute. Even though I actually reckon it could be a really good fit at something like Six Flags Great Adventure, seeing as they don't have an RMC or anything like that, and it would easily fit in that massive park over there. And then I could see something like the Raptor, RMC Raptor fit in its place. Yeah, RMC's being mentioned a lot over here in this video, and that's because they're a great manufacturer. I can't help it. Anyway, that's probably the most likely future addition to this park, I'd say. They have a pretty high chance of continuing expanding the park. It's obviously right near the major city of Chicago, so it gets plenty of visitors. It's a large park, even though it is kind of landlocked, so they can only do so much at the minute. I also will say it's a park where potentially they could get rid of a couple of other attractions towards the back end. I was noticing well over towards American Eagle. Not going to discuss it again, but that sort of area could be very much redeveloped and redesigned. So maybe part of an extra land expansion or such in the future. Overall, the food was pretty good, the staff were pretty good, there were no problems or issues I had with it at the day. Tips would be do Goliath first, get out of the way and done. And then I would also recommend if you can get Max Force done as early as possible, then do it. Other than that, there's no real problems with any of the other rides. They do have, you know, a pretty solid collection, and they were dispatching them pretty quickly. So the roller coasters were operating pretty well, so you should be fine there. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I do try and keep these updated every now and then, and since it's like 8 months or so since the review originally, it's always good to go back to it. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video, and please like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you on the next one.